Yeah, ain't no problems, that one problem with me, Yeah.
Took control, run the game. Best believe I'm shining, dog. Counting up my wins, yeah, I love it when they count me out. Off the leash, of the chain, where I been a dog. Best believe I run the game, you know I'm in control of y'all. Okay, let me talk to the chat. They know I was gone for a minute, had to BRB. Had to grab a couple wins, what I DID. They sleeping on the kid, I had to do it BIG. I can never be average, and they want a problem with the boy, they don't want no static. I don't need your cosign running with God. Wanna test that, tell them what's happening. Still giving them dope, I'm trapping. They don't know about me, they capping. And they know that I'm running the game, can't stop me, tell them they lacking. Bring it up, I got it in the bag, let's zip it up. I don't need Mount Rushmore, but they talk greatness. Anytime that they gon' bring me up, let's get it now. Took control, run the game, best believe I'm shining, dog. Counting up my wins, yeah, I love it when they count me out. Off the leash, of the chain, where I been a dog. Best believe I run the game, you know I'm in control of y'all. It's like magic, believe I want this static.
Good morning, I should say. Good afternoon. We're here for a short afternoon sesh. It is Monday. Lots to talk about this morning. I wanted to get into some of the sneaker news as well as hop on over and talk about this week in general. We got a pretty good week this week. I would say probably the best week of October. Of course, we are kind of turning a new leaf. We got a really good 2 months coming up as well. Then we're going to hop on over specifically. I wanted to talk about a little bit about the also the Hellstar Adidas. Travis Barker also has his first Vans collaboration. We'll take a look at that one as well. SpongeBob dropping a new collab with Adidas. We'll also take a look at that. We haven't talked about that Dornbecker series either. I wanted to take a little closer look at all the shoes that are going to be dropping with the Dornbecker Freestyle 21. Then I wanted to hop on over to the Stranger Things 5 collection. Probably only one pair I'm going to pick up in that, but of course, there is, I think, 4 different pairs. We'll take a look at that collection as well. Then we got word this morning. It looks like the new colorway of the Action Bronson 992, that lilac colorway. It looks like that one going to be dropping soon. I did get the email. Also, Baklava also posted over on, or Action Brunson posted over on his Instagram as well. Joey Badass debuted an Adidas Averex collab. I also wanted to take a look at that. We haven't really talked too much about that as well. And then we have a couple Vans collabs that I briefly wanted to go over. First and foremost, we got the Soul Classic Vans collab. And then we also got a Dyneema Vans collab, which they make really interesting uppers. And a lot of people have been screaming about how good the quality is. So we'll get into those as well into the next hour. Also wanted to talk a little bit about that Grateful Dead Air Max 90. They dropped their uniform collection as well. That is pretty interesting. I got to say, a couple of those jerseys, even though we're pretty much a rivalry of the Oregon Ducks, they do got some pretty sweet jerseys this year. We'll take a little look at some of the updated jerseys as well, especially for that Grateful Dead collab. But first and foremost, Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Good to see you guys. Kind of not our usual time, but I figured I'd give a little afternoon sesh before we head into work this afternoon, talk about all the things dropping this week. We also got some drops going down tomorrow that I wanted to talk a little bit about as well. Then we also got Supreme Week 9. Let me just go ahead and put the ticker on the bottom for everyone that's just getting to the stream. some of the topics that we're going to kind of weave our way through this morning. But first and foremost, let's say hello to the boys and gals in the chat. Good morning. KH, we coming in from sunny Lakeland, Florida. Big salutes. Rob, we after it, baby. Let's go. Got that afternoon stream. Old school, good to see you. Big salutes. Good morning, good morning. So much. There he is. Got him. Brrr. Smokey also in the house. Good to see you, player. Big salutes. Good morning, good morning. Go. Also, we here. There we go. Smoke.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
In the chat, loving the energy this morning. Good to see you guys. We here a little bit earlier in the week. We do got the Tampa Pro in the background. We got Best Trick, and I think I got Final Round. That'll be kind of jumping between a couple different YouTubers, basically. There was one official one, and then there was just a couple people that were in the crowd that also put out videos. So if you haven't seen it, that's what's going on in the background this morning. Good to see you. We flexing the guns. Happy afternoon. We hitting you here right before happy hour, right before 4:20 for the Lettuce Heads. We got a lot to talk about again. Also, I wanted to jump on over. We got a new collaboration between Stray Kids and Bape. I wanted to talk a little bit more about those. We do got a couple Complex Con exclusives. If you guys were waiting for the Sicko sneaker, that is going to be dropping over at Complex. And Ye was wearing a pair, I think, like a week ago. And they didn't look that bad on foot. They're not really my flavor, but we'll also talk about those Sicko silhouettes and all of the Sicko colorways. Adidas also giving us a sneak peek what we got coming in 2026. And I got to say, some of the technology in some of the new silhouettes is pretty dope. I love seeing something different and something, that I might also put on my foot. I also like seeing different stuff that I would never put on my foot as well. We always like the original designs, but we're going to see a lot of them in the next segment as well. And then again, we will talk about that Soul Classics Vans. That is collab is coming up as well. And then also the Travis Barker's first collab. Not as excited about that one as I am that Dyneema Vans collab. We also got a Spider Adidas collab on the Superstar. I don't think we've taken a close enough look at that one, so I wanted to get your guys' opinion. We also got of course, Hellstar Adidas going to be dropping exclusively at Complex Con. Oh, I forgot about these. The Soleil Bembury. Soleil already busting out a Natasha Yakamoto collab, which is pretty dope. We're going to be talking about those. I believe those are also going to be Complex Con exclusives. The Satoshi Nakamoto, pretty dope colorway. I got to say, after just recently dropping the silhouette, we got two quick collabs off the rip. Definitely like the way Soleil is cooking, but I don't think there's one of us that doubted him. There we go, Stretch. We getting you with one in the afternoon. Good to see you. Big salutes. Everyone is sitting down and eating that lunch. Of course, we also are going to be talking about those new Oregon uniforms. We do got some drip to talk about as well. We got a Fox Supreme collaboration. And I got to say, it is looking, at least the jerseys are looking pretty dope. Actually, the whole collection is pretty I think there's good pieces, in my opinion. I don't like everything, but I definitely think there is some good pieces in that. We'll also take a closer look at those. They're also going to be dropping their thermal bones. And I like a couple of they got the yellow colorway, and then they got like a floral colorway. I think I got to get that floral colorway. But nonetheless, we'll talk about some of that Primo as well. The DMX. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the triple collab with, the jersey. The white one with camo. And especially, like, I spent my summers back growing up. I raced motocross for a while. I didn't wear a lot of Fox. I usually just had the boots. I wore more of, like, a baggy brand called, like, LBZ. Like, the pants used to fit over the boots. So that's usually what I dripped out in. But I used to really like the Fox merch. I don't buy a lot of Fox branded stuff. I really don't have any. But I do like this collab. I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. We'll take a little closer look at that as well. Then we're going to hop on over. We got some releases coming up next month that are going to be insane. We're going to take a look at a few of those. We got some Anthony Edwards too. Also, we recently saw leaked images of the Christmas pack. And then also a Blue Burst pack, which is going to be basically a nod to the old Timberwolves jerseys back in the KG days. That one's actually going to be dropping at the end of the week on Friday. We'll take a look at those as well as all the GR stuff also going to be sprinkled in there this next week as well. We talked about the SpongeBob's collab. That one also very, very interesting. Is it my taste? No, but I love I've been liking the cartoon collabs, whether it's, I don't like the big red boots, I think, as much as Stretch, but I definitely like to see him on foot. That's for sure. If we do have time, also in the next hour, they did put out a list for the 10 best Oregon sneakers ever made. So we'll also take a quick gander at that as well. Then we do got an unboxing. If you guys are interested, taking a closer look at that Feed Solomon, that's also going to be dropping at the end of the week as well. And then tomorrow we got the Menace collab. And then also, if you guys did not end up picking up the Unheard of brand, he ended up dropping, I think, 3 different colorways of this collaboration. But the Unheard of brand, FC Cincinnati Adidas Forum, is also going to be releasing this week. It's going to be releasing on Thursday, October 24th. So we'll take a couple looks at a couple of those colorways that are going to be releasing. I think one of them was an exclusive. We'll also look at that colorway Kanye was photoed in earlier in the week. We'll take a couple closer looks at the Hellstar Adidas. Also, there's a Cold Wall Adidas Arsenal collaboration that's kind of interesting. I gotta say, I'm not big into that silhouette, but it doesn't have a bad look to it. And then we also have a Stussy Mountain Hardwear collab also coming up over the weekend. I'm telling you, there's a little bit of something for everyone. That Supreme collaboration, I was pretty impressed with as well. Then we're going to hop on over. We also got an Aritza Nike LD collaboration, an LD 1000. To be exact, we saw Billie Eilish Jordan 15 sample. That was kind of interesting. Wanted to talk a little bit about those. Also, guys, if you are in the New York area, they are dropping that PlayStation Reebok shoe. I believe it's either today or sometime this week. Old school, the raffle, we love, baby. Gang, that's what we like to hear. The Solomon raffle is live. Anyone getting their Solomon on? I guess now is the time to do it. Rob said both the Smiter and the Hellstars are a must-have. Yeah, the question is, are we going to be able to get those Hellstars? Let's go ahead and start with those because we're going to be kind of going all over the place. We will be getting probably in the last 20 minutes is where we'll take a deeper dive. We'll spread them open. We'll dive right in. We'll take a look at that calendar and take a closer look at everything going to be dropping this week and over the weekend. Because, again, we do got some good stuff. I would say this is probably the best week of drops. And, yeah, let's get into it. We'll be taking a look again at that Adidas 2026 collection. And they did showcase in China. But we'll take a closer look at those. And, again, that's Satoshi Nakamoto, Saleh Bembury that was also going to be exclusively dropping at Complex, unfortunately, but we should be able to at least have we should be able to at least get one rip at those after Complex Con. They'll usually drop, but I feel like the Complex Con drops are kind of hard to get. That's why I'm a little bit worried. But nonetheless, no big red boot Salander. No big red boot Salander. Absolutely. Absolutely. The Red Boot slander will be banned. No, bring it, please. If you got a good joke, I am in the mood to laugh. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get underway. Let's go ahead and start with the Hellstar, and then we'll probably jump around. Maybe start with both the Hellstar and the Spider collabs. Not much to say about the Hellstar because we have talked about this. Let's just make sure that second camera is fired up today, baby. All right, yeah, we are fired up, locked and loaded. Just take a trip to Vegas to cop those Hells. Yeah, Robbie, what is it, about 6-7 hour drive? He's like, I'll just wait, probably till they come out. But nonetheless, I got to get you guys' opinion. Don't go anywhere because I got to get you guys' opinion in the Dornbecker. I want to know what your favorite shoe in that Dornbecker series is, or do you not have one? Are they all dusty? Let me know. All right. Also, if you guys aren't already part of our Discord link going to be down in the video description as well. We do got the Feed Solomon. Looks like that raffle is going. Let me go ahead and get Old School's link locked and loaded. Appreciate you for sending that through, keeping us ahead of the game. Also, make sure you guys keep an eye on the raffles tab. Again, a lot of the Zion Williamson Voodoos. Going to be all over the place this week. Of course, the Feed Solomon as well. We're going to be talking about that Menace Adidas. Also going to be dropping tomorrow, I believe, over on the Menace site. Rob said, wait, are they dropped? Yeah, Rob, these are Complex Con exclusive, my boy. Yes, sir. I don't know. Man, these might just be, it would surprise me if they didn't drop at all. Over on, like, you know, after Complex Con, I'm talking about. That's what they always do. That's why I always get kind of jelly Complex Con week. It's tough because I feel like usually October's a little bit dusty, even September sometimes. So usually when Complex Con is coming up, we're just craving some good drops. Craving that flossing season, as we like to say on the channel. But nonetheless, yeah, these are sweet. These ones are super sweet. Man, there's honestly, I like those filthy Adidas as well. There's quite a few pairs of the Superstar. I feel like there's one I'm also forgetting that is a recent collaboration. Maybe I'm thinking it was the Spider one. We also have another colorway. Of the Up There Asics as well. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, just flipping through some of the Hellstar picks. We've talked about these before. These are going to be dropping over the weekend at Complex Con. Of course, we'll keep you posted. Oh, speaking of another, if anything does change, we'll definitely keep you posted. Any raffles open up or of course, if there's anywhere else we can get our mitts on them, we'll definitely let you guys know first and foremost. Also, tomorrow we do got that Menace collab. Also going to be coming up. I'm kind of going to be going a little bit quick, so if you guys do want to spend a little bit more time on any particular topic, just fire them in the chat. Let me know. Also, good to see everyone over on Twitch. We've been taking out the brooms and the dust mop, and we've been trying to dust it off over there. So I appreciate you guys coming through as well. Tomorrow we're going to go live. We're going to try. Tomorrow morning, of course, we do got the John Morant. A couple things going to be dropping tomorrow, but the lead is going to be the Jaw. That is going to be the Zombie, a lot of people's favorite Halloween sneaker. But maybe we have a shock drop or something they've been holding up the sleeve. Maybe the Mummy Foams. Can we please get the Mummy Foams? Oh, man. If we could get those, I tell you what, I would be fired up. Those Mummy Foams might be the favorite thing I've seen this year. If anyone wants to go take a look at those Mummy Foams, we can definitely bring those up as well. I don't think they're going to be releasing to the public, but we got some good video on those as well. Also, speaking of, we also got an Adidas Addy Star as well. We got an Adidas Addy Star Bape collab. And these ones, guys, you guys are going to, I think you're going to like these. Even if you don't like them, they're at least interesting. I feel like they'll at least turn your head. Old School said just keep an eye on the Complex site just in case they drop there too. Hundo Pundo. Some good advice right there. Absolutely. All weekend long. Even some of the smaller drops, it's always good to keep an eye because they got a lot of the up-and-coming brands also that are doing exclusive drops there. And sometimes they don't sell out. Yeah, they definitely let them rip over on the Complex Con shop. Absolutely. And keep an eye on the Discord as well because we will be posting in there, especially next month. When Black Friday comes up, we have like Go Black Friday. Tons of dope content that they do extra drops. Usually GOAT. Do people get their hands on stuff? Yeah. On the real good deals, it's a little, I don't see that as much. But nonetheless, it is pretty fun to sit and go through all the drops. I think they have it like the whole week up to Black Friday. So we'll definitely be keeping an eye on that. Of course, we will be streaming when they have a good run of drops. But yeah, a lot of the bangers where they only have like one or two shoes are almost impossible, unfortunately. But it is always a good time, I will say. But yeah, the Menace Adidas is going to be releasing tomorrow. You know it. There he is, Smoke Puff Clouds in the
on
chat.
that good cushion alcohol.
What's happening, Soul the Smoke? Good to see you, player. He goes with the Blue Jays or Mariners face off the Dodgers in the World Series. Last game, go hard or go home, Cancun. One game away. Gang, gang, baby. That's what we like to see.
Let's go.
That's what we like to see. All or nothing. Give it to me like a Game 7 or like the fucking Super Bowl. Absolutely. Well, who do you got is the question. Who do you got? Mariners or Blue Jays, fam? Smokey goes Mariners? Man, I feel like both of those teams. I feel like even the Mariners, like, haven't been good since like the Griffey years. And I'm not talking about junior. I'm talking about senior. Or did he not play for the Mariners? There we go, Jay Solo. What's happening? Mi amigo, buenos dias. ¿Cómo está? How we doing? Happy Monday. We're just getting started. You made it just in perfect time. We are going to be talking. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about as well. If you're not doing anything, hang out for a while. Also, we are going to be jumping over to that Supreme collection as well. We do got some on-fit looks. And then, of course, we also got an early look at that drop list as well. All right. Let's stay with the superstars. Let's go ahead and kind of stay. We like to kind of do the weave. Let me go ahead for everyone that just got in the chat. Welcome. Let's go ahead and put the ticker. We do got some topics on the bottom we are going to be going over. If everyone is just filing in, happy Monday. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's take a look. We'll probably hop over to Vans next. But let's take a look at that Spider Superstar. That one I was kind of interested in as well. I don't know how many superstars I'm going to need. But it looks like maybe a couple of them. So let's go ahead and get a good picture of these up. Absolutely. Yeah, we are going to be taking a look at those Ducks uniforms. Oh, man. So much going on this morning. We got about an hour. Hour and 10 or so. So we'll kind of move. Again, if you guys have any questions or want to spend time on anything I'm talking about, just let it rip in the chat. Whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or over on Kick, we do see them up here. Menace is on my list. Yeah, the Menace is fire. Menace is definitely on my list as well, I got to say. But let's go ahead and hop on over. What do you think about this superstar? Or tell me the best one. Between those three, Which one would you guys cop? Let me go ahead and get the Menace one up on the screen. Wrong button. Wrong button. All right, yeah, let's get the Menace one up on the screen really quick. Or, sorry, not the Menace. Oh, man. The Spider. The Spider Adidas. I like the details, honestly, on both of them. But, yeah, these ones, I got to say, I'm going to be picking this one up for sure. It almost looks like you, like, bronzed the shoe, you know, like, I don't know, back in the day when I was a baby, I think my mom had my shoes bronzed. That's what they look like. They got, like, a big hole in them. You know it. Yeah, tomorrow, what do we know what time they are going to be dropping? No, I don't know what time yet. I haven't heard an exact time, but we'll definitely figure it out. If anyone in the chat knows, they did. Let's go back over to their. We'll go back over to their Insta. Yeah, I don't think they put out a story or put out a time yet. Rob, those spiders. Yeah, the spiders are nice. I agree. I'm really digging those as well. Absolutely. Probably gonna need a pair of those. Yeah, going back to the spiders. Adidas been putting out some heat. We're gonna be taking a look. In general, I mean, we can go to it right now. In general, in 2026, as we just saw at the China expose. I think this past weekend, I believe it was last week, we've definitely seen some interesting silhouettes, I gotta say. And some of the interesting silhouettes, let's go ahead and take a look. I was more interested in some of the foam stuff. And they didn't make it worse. I feel like, a lot of the foam stuff, I don't know. I thought even like the Yeezy foam runners, I've been having a hard time really getting to like, especially like slides. I'm glad I bought a bunch of the Yeezy slides and stocked up. But I actually like some of the foam stuff, I will say. There we go. Jay Solo goes, I'll be at Complex this weekend for the Hellstar. Bro, you gotta fill us in over the weekend. We'll be live. And Jay Solo, you gotta bring that phone. We definitely want to tap in. Even if you can't do video, maybe we just send pics. But I would definitely love to see it. Look at who we got there. Good morning. Good morning. Bulldog into the house. Big salute. There we go.
Let the dogs out!
All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. We're just taking a look right now at some of the how Adidas is coming in 2026. Let me go ahead and pop off the ticker there on the bottom. Let's go ahead and take another look at what we got next. We got just another angle of those. But let's get to the kind of the meat and potatoes. I like these. I like some of the, it looks like what would be like their ACG models. I feel like they intertwined like new tech with like mid 2000s tech on this one. Two different decades of technology on the upper right there. But it looks pretty good, I gotta say. I mean, I don't hate it. Usually like most of the Adidas lifestyle models, like other than, like the Superstar, like of course, I didn't wear too many, like their running shoes, and just, a lot of their lifestyle shoes, I didn't wear other than, like the Superstars. I would wear the Rivalry 86s. I also wear, I think they're just like the Superstars, but they don't have the shell toe. I can't remember what those are called, but those were usually the ones I would go to. Every once in a while, I would get like a Samba, but it was very rare. I don't usually get I usually like a little bit of a bigger midsole or a little bit bulkier sneaker. There we go, J-Dog. Good to see you, noob. What's happening, player? Big salutes. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. So I should say good. We're in the afternoon at this point. Hell yeah. Almost happy hour, but this is the one I really wanted to show you. This was the foam shoe that, I don't know, I was kind of digging. A little bit, I gotta say. And like I said, I haven't been too big on any foams other than Crocs. I love the Crocs. But I haven't, gotten into like too much of the 4D or any of the 3D printed silhouettes or, a lot of them that did the foam. So, I thought these were kind of interesting. I got to see, might have to see a collab. Maybe put some more bougie material on the upper. I'm not sure. Or maybe they're just straight ass. Maybe they're just straight buns. Not really sure. You guys let me know. Raider Nation. Oh, no. 5L. Oh, don't even. Oh, we're not going to talk about this weekend, are we? Oh, our only team in the NFL to have 6 losses under 5 points. Well, let me say that again. Only team in the NFL to have or to lose over 5 games. Or I can't remember what I just said. I don't know what streak we're on. But we got to take a look at it. It is bad. It is bad. Yeah, the Cardinals have lost. This was their 5th game they lost of, I think, less than 5 points. It's kind of a tongue twister, but something like that. A lot of them have been close, and we haven't pulled not one of them out. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. Vikings. They're playing about mediocre as well. I was going to say they're playing better. They are playing better than Arizona, but it's been a struggle. Both teams not doing too well. A slow start to the year. Yeah, who counts? How many? Hey, man, when you take that many losses, everything that you see as a W, you just got to take as a W. Even if most people that see it know it's an L. God dang it. I'm taking the dub. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But, we're used to it, so we didn't even. I'm old school. Dude, yeah, I feel like our franchises are very similar. Like, I have way more faith in the Vikings. Definitely have way more faith in the Vikings, but oofda. Yeah, it's going to be a tough year. Oh, what are we going to do? Son of a bitch. All right, let's keep moving. We got a lot to talk about today. Then the next ones. Oh, here we go. This is more for Bulldog. We got this is the, what do they call that? The speed boot? There we go. Yeah, the no zips. Easy access. Easy to get on. Drive that whip. They kind of look like that, like a racing shoe. Like almost if a racing shoe was like a kind of a runner. That's what that's kind of what they look like. And now you got to get these Bulldog for the Prius, my boy. Fire that thing up. Pedal to the metal, baby. Woo! We lost, but not by much. Oh, wait, now we're... Hey, there you go. Bulldog's talking kind of like me now. Yeah, we lost, but we kind of took a W in some way, but we just got to figure that way out for sure. Oh my man, yeah, I can't believe some of the records this year in the NFL. At least it's obviously still really really early, and as we've known from years past, the first 5 games sometimes teams will be 0. I remember one time the Rams started 0-5, and they finished like basically 15 or like 16-5 or 15-5 or not something like, or not 16-5, like 11-5. They only played 16 games, but they won like the last 10 games of their season. So we've definitely seen it before. Bulldog goes, those would look great on Sneaker Hunter, but they kind of, but a little bit more sporty. Yeah, if you got the Nacho Libre concert for Halloween, but check these out, fam. We got something bubbling up here. Yeah, I did put the volume on. No volume on this one. But yeah, some of their, like I said, some of their new experimental stuff, like these ones got the Climacool. I'm not going to lie. The midsoles on these kind of look dope. They look a little like the On Cloud foams. Brett the Hitman hard. Absolutely. And then we got some more 4D stuff. You're seeing some of those Climacools in the background. And then we also see kind of like a cross between. See, this is like, I like the blue one a lot better. This looks, I don't know. Kind of looks like one of those water shoes a little bit back in the day. We had a lot of these in the 90s. A lot of Velcro and like water shoes. Like whether they're like the water moccasins. I felt like when they made any shoes like with rubber or foam, they would make them like so they're like amphibious. If that makes sense. Bulldog, yeah, the Transformer. That's what I'm talking. There we go. That's a good name for him. But let's try to see. Do we got any of the other ones? Yeah, now we got some more. I feel like this is right up Clot's alley, more or less. But yeah, we'll probably see, I would guess, a lot of Clot collabs on a couple of those dress silhouettes. And then a couple of them are just fugly. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you would, opposite of panty droppers we're seeing. The two-strap Mary Jane silhouette. All right, let's get on to the next topic. We do got some Vans coming up as well. Let's go ahead and make a move over here. We can go ahead and shut that. Let's go ahead and take a look at those Sicko sneakers, and then we'll probably jump on to Supreme. There are topics we definitely want to get through. I do want to also, the Dornbecker ones are important as well. But I wanted to go over, Ye had one of the colorways on. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one up. I just accidentally closed one of my windows that I needed. So we'll go ahead and pop those ones up. And get those ones up. Yeah, we already talked about the Hellstars. We still got the Stussy collab. We got to talk about the Soleil collab. All right, let's go talk about the Sicko. All right, let's go ahead and make a move. Right here. There we go. All right, so Kanye wearing the Sicko brand. I can go ahead and get that thing off of the upper corner. Bam. These are going to be coming in, I think, like 4 different colorways. These are also going to be dropping exclusively at Complex Con. These ones going to be dropping on the 25th. They do come in yellow, gray, blue, and white. Here are the 4 colorways. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these. I mean, I don't think they look terrible. Like, I don't think Kanye rocked them bad. Here's a little closer look. I mean, the toe. I don't really like the toe. I don't mind them from the side. I just like the toe. It just is like tough to get used to that toe. You know, tough toe cap. Maybe on it looks a little different. I like them from the side. You know, they don't look too bad from the side. I feel like there's a lot of good silhouettes. I feel like the Salehi, we're going to be looking at the Salehi silhouette in just a second. Of course, he just dropped his new, not only brand, but also his new silhouette, and he's already on the second collaboration. There we go, JJ, KK, what's happening? What about the Shadow 10? Speaking of, I'll do a video probably Thursday or Friday. I got an OG pair of Shadow 10s from 1995. I definitely wanted just to kind of see what they look like, and then when I eventually get the new ones, I did want to compare them. But I'll definitely get those out of storage and do a video so you guys can kind of see what those ones look like compared to some of the new ones, because that was like my first Jordan I ever got. That was like that was my first Jordan I had ever gotten. That wasn't like in adult sizing. Sorry, in adult sizing. There we go. Will said we passing. Puff, puff, pass. You know it. Yeah, me too. Me too. I don't like the toe. Definitely don't like the toe. But Ye did have a pair of those blue ones on. All right, let's go ahead and pop over to our next topic. I did want to talk about those Salehi Bembury collab. Also going to be coming up. These ones I also heard were going to be dropping over at Complex Con as well. So I would imagine these are still going to be dropping both on the Satoshi site as well as the Salehi site, but I don't know. He's always been dropping exclusive at Complex Con. Usually they were collabs with other companies, of course, but I kind of like these. I don't know. What do you guys think of the colorway? Not too bad. I got to say, I don't know if we got any more. Do we got any pictures from any other sides of that sneaker? Let me go ahead and get up another. I don't know if we got a back pic of those. Let me go ahead and see if we got one. And we'll pop that one up. All right, there we go. Let's see if there's any more pictures. Let me get this ump on the backboard. All right, let's pop this one on the screen. Sorry about that, guys. All right, we got, kind of the straight down photo. Not a ton of really good photos of the shoe, but kind of get the jits. They do got like two different colors. I like it. I got to say. You guys passing on both those? Damn. All right, no Salehis. All right. Yeah, he does have some good stuff on the way, though, for sure. All right, let's go to the next topic. We got, another one that's going to be dropping this week that we haven't talked about too much. I don't think all three colorways are going to be dropping, but we do have the Unheard Of brand. They're going to be dropping, it looks like, in the blue colorway. They're going to be dropping, of course, on the 24th, which is going to be on Thursday. There we go. Or no, sorry, 24th is going to be Friday. And there's quite a bit of stuff dropping Friday. Also dropping on the 24th, we do got the Grateful Deads. Going to be dropping that same day. We also got Supreme going to be dropping, of course, that Fox collab that day as well. You know it. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Again, we did have a couple different colorways. I don't know if we see them in here. Here's a couple different angles. I kind of like this blue colorway, probably the best. I got to say, I like it better than the orange one and also better than the white one. I also like the materials better. All right, there we go. All right, guys. 1 second. I'm just putting this on the back. All right. And then, yeah, if we can look, let me go ahead and pull up the other couple colorways. And we'll kind of do a little side by side. Yeah, we also got that other colorway of the Up There brand. Let me go ahead and get a different window so I can pull these both up at the same time. There we go. All right, so yeah, we still got this one. And then also on the right-hand side there, of course, you got like the orange one. Now, these do have different materials. The orange and white one looks like it's all leather. It's got some really dope details. I really like I like that suede one, the blue one, but by far the best. But you're seeing some pictures there of the right one, of course. The insoles looking fire as well. I gotta say, he's definitely one of my favorite collaborators. I loved the last Adidas Addy Star collab that they did. One of my faves of that year, for sure. I think it was early this year, wasn't it? Or was that 2024? Did the Unheard Ofs drop in 2024? Let's go ahead and get that one up. Yeah, I'm just going to double check. Or did they drop at the beginning of this year? I thought they dropped at the beginning of this year. Okay, so many Unheard Of. All right, so yeah, StockX is being a little dusty. For some reason. Unheard Of. All right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, my StockX app is like saying there's like too many people on the app. So we'll go ahead and move off of this one. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and move on to the next item. Again, we are going to finish with the Supreme. We are going to finish with the Supreme drop list. I just wanted to touch on this really quick. We do have a Stussy Mountain Hardwear collab also going to be coming up. This one is going to be taking place on Friday. But there are a couple dope pieces. I feel like the merch has been decent the last couple weeks. Definitely the highlight, I would say, is going to be that Supreme collab. And then, of course, they do got the Thermal Bones long sleeves, which we're going to take a look at as well when we get to the Supreme segment. All right, so yeah, just a few items. Looks like got a couple jackets. You got some beanies. Again, this is just a first look. We'll probably get a full drop list probably either tomorrow or Wednesday. So we'll definitely take a closer look during the Jaw 3 Zombie drop tomorrow morning. There we go. Yeah, Old School said those Shadow 10s dropping, yeah, next month. So I definitely want to put that video out of that OG pair of Shadow 10s I got. And then I'll put out another video when I just to do the comparison. Just for quality's sake. I thought they were going to put the toe caps on the Shadow 10. Because they didn't have them, or at least on the black pair. I know they had them on the steel toes. But I like them a lot better without it, for sure. All right, let's go ahead and make a move. Let's go over to the next item. We already talked about the Feed Solomon. Again, that raffle is live as well. We recently also saw the collaboration here between Adidas and a Coldwell. It looks like there's just 2 pairs. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at these. Looks like we got a red pair of the... that one is what, the Adidas. Yeah, I'm not even sure what that silhouette is. But let's go ahead and take a look at the other colorway. You also got a black colorway. Kind of fire. Kind of like the red one. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and move. All right. All right. We're doing pretty good with time. That's what we like to see. Appreciate all you guys coming through this afternoon. Happy Monday. We just about an hour before happy hour. A happy early 420. Smoke puff clouds in the chat. Good to see everyone. We also recently saw a pair of Billie Eilish. But let's go ahead and talk about these. I wanted to talk about the Jordan. Let's talk about that Dornbecker Freestyle 21 collection. And then we'll go ahead and make a move over here where I can also show my phone. This one we haven't talked about too much yet. So let's get into it. Let me go ahead and bring up the Jordan, the glowing Jordan. Probably going to be a lot of people's favorite. I kind of like the Air Max a little bit. But let's go ahead and pop this one up. Is the first one, the Jordan one. First one, we got the Nike V2K. Yeah, there we go. Let's go over, and that way we can see each of the people that did these. All right, perfect. Yeah, people looks like really liking that Dornbecker. All right, so on the right there, we got a picture of each one of them. Then the next one that we got is going to be the green Dornbeckers at the Vomero. The Vomero Plus by Molly Bell. It's kind of got like the cheetah up front. These ones are kind of interesting. Then we got the Air Force 07. It's got the, this one is Ollie Fasson Lancaster. And then the next one is going to be the Air Max DN8. I kind of like the DN8. I got to say. Some of the details on the DN8, not too many of them. You just got the heart on the tongue. And then you got like a hang tag. Color's pretty wild, I will say. And then the details on the one that we just looked at before this. The Air Force One 07 on the tongue. It looks like they are numbered. Then... Or there's a number on the tongue. I'm not sure if it's a number, if they're limited, or if that's just part of the collection. When they do come out, we'll find a little bit more about the backstory. I'll definitely keep you guys posted. Also, they got the taco on the inside. And then it looks like they got like the Velcro on the back where you can put the different patches on the back. All right, let's get into the one I really want to talk about. Then we got the Air Max Plus Dornbecker by Sergio Cano Marquez. This one's kind of interesting. Got the Xbox controller on the one. Not a big Air... I kind of like the Air Max Plus, I guess. But, yeah, I'm really interested in the Jordan. We're going to be looking at that right now. The Jordan one does have a glow-up pack. Jordan 17 by Zach Romba. I'm kind of digging this one. I don't really love the colorway. Almost looks like the Fragment Nike Dunk collab colorway. But I do like some of the details. I do like the elephant print on the tongue. I kind of like it because it doesn't stick out too much. I like the color they went with. Kind of kept it charcoal and black. Looks like on the side there, you got, I'm guessing, some Arabic or maybe Chinese, maybe Taiwanese, maybe South Korean. I'm not sure. But it does look like there's some font on the side. Also got the fox on the front. But probably the dopest thing of the Dornbeckers is the glow-up pack on those bad boys. That 17 is going to be... We don't get a lot of 17s. We definitely don't get a lot of 17s. Yeah, this one's going to be the one, I think. Eggplant, 17s. Eggplant, you got it. J-Dog, I like the plus. Yeah, the plus is sweet. The plus is sweet. I got the cheetah tongue. Yeah, I agree too. Mikey, oh! Good afternoon, playa. Good to see you. Happy Monday. We getting things started. Kind of got a little busier week this week. October's been a little bit dusty, at least the start to it, but we're definitely going to start getting things kicking. Got real fun month. Going to be going down next month. Of course, we do got the Travis Scott's also going to be dropping next month. We got our whole pre-floss and season pack dropping, as well as our Black Friday pack. We got the Gold Black Friday. It's going to be a fun one. Even for entertainment, say, yo, the baklava. Yes, Mikey, yo. Absolutely. Yeah, we got the email. I got 2 emails specifically because we are signed up ×2. But yeah, going back over to the baklava. Also, we do have a Dizzy Got coming up as well. Dizzy Got drop, and man, they never let down on the quality, so we will get into those a little bit more in just a little bit. But let's go ahead and pop that one up. Man, where do I got that bad boy at? The clava. Yeah, well, maybe I just got to go over to the... They got the new video out. So let's take a look at the video. I'm going to be playing there on the right-hand side. Now, this colorway this might be one of my favorites for the rest of the year. But I get a little bit more excited than most on a good New Balance collab. Oh, wait, look at these. This is my kind of colorway right here. For everyone that bought the Eye of the Tiger, this is the next one up in that collection. And I've been looking forward to this one for a good 2 months now. Super pumped up. Super pumped up. Absolutely. Absolutely. Is that the end? We got a good view of the sneaker. Oh, yeah, just a beautiful colorway. All right, let's get that baklava. Let's get that baklava up on the background. All right, we got the 992. We'll get that one up on the right-hand side. There we go. Finally coming home. Finally coming home. Pretty excited. But yeah, so if you guys haven't gotten the email yet, they did put those out. If you haven't, go to the Specializing in Life site and put your email in so you can sign up if you're interested in this New Balance 992. Now, we got a lot of bangers on the way. Definitely a lot of stuff to cop. So I definitely understand if you guys are taking as many wallet W's until we get into our flossing season. But this one, I think, is one I'm not going to be able to say no to. All right, let's go ahead and move on over to the next topic. Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, we got the Grateful Dead. So let's go ahead and talk about that new Up There colorway. Up There recently dropped an Asics Gel Cayano 12.1. I actually liked it. They sold out in most places. They dropped that. It was like a dark green colorway. It was almost like an army green. Now they're going to be dropping another colorway. All my Asics fans out there. We got the Up There Asics in the all-white colorway. The Pablo Escobar. Pinkies up. The Scarface. The Scarface ones. This one, I don't think we have an exact date. These bad boys are going to be dropping. Thank you, Old School. Old School has the link right there for the Action Bronson New Balance. If you guys haven't signed up, definitely head over there, put your email in, and that way you'll get notifications for the release as well. Of course, we will have it in the Discord. My man's also got the Discord link right under the Action Bronson link right there. We do put sneaker drops, raffles in the link. We are a great sneaker community. Up and coming, of course. We started it when we opened this We Rock channel. Would love to have you guys part of the family. We help each other get dubs, throw around that rock a little bit, try to help with the assist, but definitely has helped me out many, many times, and it can you too. Link in the Discord, or link for the Discord going to be down in the video description. I'll go ahead and pin that also. Make sure you guys do get into that Action Bronson on that list if it is something you're interested in. If you're not, no big deal. Don't even worry about it. Again, we got tons of stuff coming up. Wallet W's are key right now, in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and pin the Discord up on the top of the stream in case any of you guys do come in and want that link. If you do watch the show a little bit later on demand, the link will be down in the video description. All right, next one that we got. Let's go ahead and move. Let's see, what do we got next? We did see those Eilish 14s. Let's go ahead and hop on over to the SpongeBob's. Just when you think we haven't gotten enough cartoon boots or cartoon shoes, we do got another one, the SpongeBob 2s. This one just basically looks like a dress shoe, all black. And don't we have another one? I thought there was another one. Yeah, this one is the Stan Smith Freezite dress shoe. It looks like they got a little raw edge there on the tongue. Look at that. Okay. Nice little touch there. Got to give him credit. But very interesting. I thought there was like another shoe with it. Yeah, so that's basically what you're getting. Right there. But let's go ahead. I thought there was one more colorway. But maybe there wasn't. On the SpongeBob's. Okay, yeah, there was. Yeah, the haven't these ones dropped already though? Maybe they haven't. Let me go ahead and show you guys. Yeah, they have the Patrick's. The Patrick Superstars. All right, let's go over there. So yeah, these ones looks like they are going to be dropping in November. So next month. Well, we got so much stuff dropping next month. This is just going to be added on to it. The only superstars I need right now are the Hellstar ones and the Menace ones. I like both of those bad boys. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with either. Appreciate you guys also smashing that thumb button. Helps the videos get into the algorithm. We are a newer sneaker channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming through as well. Also, we do got some stuff starting early this week. Tomorrow, we do got some good stuff dropping as well. Both the Menace Superstar going to be dropping tomorrow, and then we also got the Jaw 3 Zombie. I know a lot of people been also liking that one as well. All right, let's go ahead and move to our next topic. All right, what do we got next? We got the Grateful Deads, and then we also got the Vans. So another one that's going to be dropping this week. We got the Grateful Deads. These are actually going to be dropping on the 24th. Let me go ahead and hop on over to this one. All right, there we go. Of course, you guys know what these look like. They do got the back hit as well, which is probably the best part. I do not like the mud guard, but I feel like we kind of want a pair of these. And if you guys haven't seen yet, the Oregon Ducks did unveil their uniform. So let me go ahead and just hop right on over, and then we'll just take a look at these kind of side by side. And that way we can get a decent look at these bad boys. All right, there we go. And the jerseys kind of, I mean, again, I'm not an Oregon Duck fan, but the jerseys don't look terrible. I'm sure the merch is going to be fire as well, but man, the jerseys specifically are insane. All right, let me just go ahead and... Do they have was that like a thermal? Like, you know how they have the heat things? It looked like, oh my God, the details on that helmet are crazy. And it almost looked like they had that thermo stuff that oh man, what SB is that? That changes colors when it warms up. I don't know if it does. Maybe the tie-dye's just in the jersey itself. Maybe it doesn't have that, but it kind of looks like it does. Kind of crazy, I gotta say. Usually I'm always pumped up for the Sun Devils uniform, dude. I want those foam faucets are insane, yo. Oh, Bulldog, man. Dude, those foams. Oh, man, yeah. Yeah, those things look so good. Let me go ahead and get those ones up on the board. Yeah, they're the... God, they look good. Seriously. Let's go ahead. Can you guys see this one? All right, there we go. Yeah, look at a video of these. Fuck. Yeah, in hand, they even look better. Kind of that off-white colorway, the details just, oh. Man, anyone that can get their hands on these, man, do your work. Because these are special. These are special. I would love to get a pair of those. Of course, they do got the glow-up pack on them as well. Both of the shoes, both the cleats and the sneakers. Got that glow-up pack. Man, the helmets, the stickers on the helmets even are dope. The bears on the bottom is like next level. I mean, are we going to see more teams like collaborating on their uniforms and selling more merch throughout the season? I got to say, I'm kind of digging it. Oh, man. Especially if like a Cardinals fan, I feel like we got screwed out of a lot of times, especially this last year, man, the City League special jerseys were just terrible for the Cardinals this year. It looked like they just got sprayed. It was a white jersey. They got sprayed with a bunch of mud. It was nuts, bro. Civilist, yes, old school. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that definitely wasn't at the top of the noggin. But, yeah, the Civilist, it kind of has that heat effect. That kind of like what the jerseys look like a little bit. All right, guys. We got just over about 15, 20 minutes to go. Unfortunately, we do got to get ripping, so we still got some stuff to go over. Just want to make sure, we still got to go over the calendar and then also the Supreme drop. Trying to see if there's any sneakers that are going to still be on the list for this morning. Let's just go ahead and double check there. Again, guys, a lot of raffles for the Zion Williamson. A lot more of them going to be opening up this week. We will have exclusive access, as we said last week, over on JD Sports and Finish Line. Also, I wanted to show you before we get going another sneaker. We kind of got a sneak peek. Let's go ahead and take a quick gander at that new Bape Adidas Addy Star. Now, they have dropped a few runners in the past, and they've always been, I felt like, I don't know. Some of them have been all right. They've been kind of off and on, though. Some have been dusty. Some have been copable. But, yeah, we got another Bape collab. Speaking of Bape collabs, we also have one not as nice. We have a Def Jam collab coming up. In my opinion, pretty dusty. And then we also have this Stray Kids Bapesta. I thought that the Stray Kids would have done like a patent leather one. But I'm sure all over the world, they probably got Stray Kids fans. You know it. Unboxing. Which one do you want to see, old school? Pinkies up. Yeah, I'm going to try to be putting out the Moonwalker video as well. Kobe 9 Moonwalker, going to be doing some reviews. Probably won't be out till Thursday or Friday. I think there was something else I was going to work on putting out as well that we talked about at the beginning of the stream. I just forgot what it was. Smokey Priest, they looks like they restocked the Wizard Dunks. Restocked some of the sizes. I know those. We're kind of going in and out. The other day, Mr. Sheridan, what's happening? Big salutes. Good morning. We live. We hitting you with that little afternoon stream. Hitting you over the head with that happy hour.
Another one.
And
Another one.
you know it. Hell yeah. Good to see you, my boy. What up, everybody? Gang, gang, baby. We be getting it in. There we go. Big Perm. Gang, gang. Big Perm in the building. What's happening, player? Big salutes. Good afternoon. We just getting going. Again, 420 somewhere. Happy 420 lettuce heads out there. Smoke puff clouds.
Close my eyes, take me to a different place. Woke up in a different space.
There we go.
I'm on that good cushion.
All right, let's go ahead and move on over to our next topic, which we're going to get things going. Travis Barker got a new collab. Let's get over to Vans. We got 3 different things to talk about on the Vans side of things. Vans will make her dance. Vans will make her dance. Vans will make her.
Oh,
Know it.
a little bit of the bubbly.
That's what we're going to be working with. Let's go on over. Also, Space Jam's coming back for the movie's 30th anniversary. We talked about the Space Jam 9s a little bit last week as well. If we do have enough time, I did want to talk about that Avarex Adidas collab. Actually, let's go to Avarex and then let's go to Vans. Avarex, then Vans, because Avarex, I don't want to forget talking about those. Another superstar. And some of you guys, I'm telling you, I feel like this collaboration, again, it looks like they're only going to be dropping in stores because it did drop, I believe, in Soho on the 17th. And then today it's dropping at the New York flagship. Will we have a shot at grabbing these online? I don't know. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, the last superstar of the day. I knew there was one more superstar besides the Hellstar and the Menace that we were going to talk about today. But my memory is just about, well, you guys know. All right. The short-term memory is, it's pretty dusty, let's just say. Hell, yeah. Good to see you. What's happening, Unknown Grails? Good afternoon. Good to see you. Big salutes. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Love the energy this morning. Happy Monday to you guys. Probably the best week of October. All the way from now, all the way up until the Vodoo drop, which is going to be the 29th. But they will be dropping early again over on the JD exclusive access. So we will have a Thursday morning drop that will get up nice and early for as well. Anytime we got exclusive access on JD Sports or Finish Line, and it's a banger. We always get streaming about 7:30 in the morning, 7:45 at the latest. There we go, T-Wow. What's happening? She's a superstar. I know who you are, coming from above, reaching for the stars, come away with... There we go. Yes, sir. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. He's coming in at a good time. Good to see you. What's goody, player? Big salutes, man. There we go.
Oh, a little bit of the
All right, but
bubbly.
we got the Averex Superstar again. Kind of a superstar morning. We are going to be moving on to the Vans, and then we're going to be talking about Supreme. Then I got to get ripping. I do got to leave a little bit early. Just wanted to hit you with a quick mid-afternoon happy hour sesh. And then, again, tomorrow morning, we do got a couple good drops going live. For everyone looking at copping both the Jaw 3 and the Menace. But let's go ahead and take a look at this Averex because this is a classic, I feel like. It's got some classic Averex. I like how they didn't do too much. I know I kind of like these. I'm not going to lie. Usually don't like big tongues like that. But these are fire. I'm sorry. These are sweet. These are sweet. Now, you know, I do like superstars. This normally wouldn't be probably my style because of the tongue, but I'm digging these ones. I don't know if it's a must cop, but I definitely wouldn't get mad at anyone that cop these bad boys, and I would definitely want to see some drip pics. That is for sure. But again, good, nice little lineup on the Adidas side. Not only, we also, earlier in the stream, we looked at the 2026 lineup that they just showcased in China. And there were some sweet new silhouettes on the way, I got to say. I like what Adidas has been dipping their toes into. You know? All right, let's go ahead and move on over. We do got a couple Bape collabs coming up. We got a Def Jam Bape collab coming up. And then we also have this Stray Kids. Also, it's going to be, of course, over on the Bape site. Probably the best Bape collab that we've seen in a while is going to be that Marvel one that so far, as of right now, just dropped exclusively over in Japan. We have not gotten them here in the States yet. And then also the Def Jam. I think that one's going to be dropping this weekend. The Def Jam Bapesta. Let me just go ahead and take a quick look at those. They don't even look like a collab. The clothes might be better. Again, you just got the little Def Jam hit with, you know, similar Bape camo. Kind of a lazy collab, in my opinion. I don't know. You guys let me know. In the chat, is that something you'd cop or? Yeah, if we don't have this superstar, we got one. We got a silhouette that kind of looks like the superstar. It's one of those mornings. There we go, Fall Dog, gang, baby, big salutes. Good morning, good morning. All right, let's go ahead and move on to because we do want to get to Supreme. And I only can go again till about 3:40 this morning. We also got the Diamond Turfs, another colorway of the Diamond Turfs, also going to be coming up. Let's just go ahead and hop on over. We got it for all my Cowboys fans out there. Sneaker Hunter, where you guys at? Well, it's not too late in the year. Get the team colors on and get fired up. Yeah, we got another colorway of the Diamond Turfs on the way as well. All right, let's go ahead and move. We wanted to get over to Vans. I'm just trying to think if there's one more thing. Yeah, we got the Vans collabs. We still got to talk about, and then also the Vans collabs, the Supreme collab, and then the Stranger Things collab. As well. Okay. So we've talked a lot about the Stranger Things collab. I'm more excited about the Nike Dunk, as most of you guys know. Let's just go ahead and take a look at these, and then we'll move on to the next item. Again, the Air Dunk 87 was the one I was looking forward at most at getting. Of course, you can see what they look like back at 87 and kind of what they're going for there. I feel like they did a dope job. I'm more of just a fan of the Stranger Things in general. But then we take a look at the rest of the collection. This is going to be the merch. We got some pretty dope merch, just sweats, hoodies. They also got the shoes on, but we'll take a closer look at the shoes as well. Friends don't lie. The Stranger Thing hit. And then you guys see it there. And then, of course, these are going to be the 4 different sneakers that we're going to be getting. First, you got the Dunks. Then we got, I don't even know what these ones are called. I'm sure not too many people are going to be interested. Then we got the Cortez. These are kind of dope. And then we got the Air Max one, of course. And then we'll put those all up on the monitor there. Oops. There we go. Yeah, just get them up all at the same time. All right. Yeah, it's probably going to be the... All right, let's go over. Hey, what's happening, Maddie? Good morning. What's happening? Good to see you guys. Happy early start to the week. Happy Monday. Monday fun day. We just kicking things off. A good afternoon also, everyone just tuning in. Just kind of wanted to go over, just doing a quick afternoon sesh. Wanted to go over basically the week. We still got 2 things to talk about. We got the Supreme Fox drop, going to be part of week 9 collab. And then I wanted to just go over the calendar real quick and just kind of take a deeper dive into this week. Again, we got a ton of small drops going to be going down this week that are pretty decent. We got a couple collaborations. Supreme has got a collab. Also, Stussy got a collab. Both going to be dropping this week as well. Pretty interesting week. Even though a lot of us trying to take those wallet W's, got some temptations we might have to deal with during the spooky season. But nonetheless, we're going to be getting dressed up as well. You know, your boy's been out shopping some costumes. So we're going to get fired up towards the end of the month. Even if we don't got something dropping, we got some entertaining action happening over here. Not only this week, but also next week with Halloween. And then, of course, we're going to turn the page and get into November. And November is going to be fun. The drop list is looking litty, both November and December. We call them our pre-flossing and our flossing seasons. That's when things get real interesting, really from Black Friday all the way to the holidays. Super, super pumped up. Also, let's go ahead and hop on over to another collab that is going to be dropping as well, and then we'll get into the Supreme. We got the Dizzy Got It official. Hard for me to explain. I definitely butchered that, so if anyone wants to correct how I pronunciate that in the chat, I'd be happy to take a quick gander. But these ones going to be dropping on November 1st. A couple years ago, they dropped a crazy Cheech and Chong collab. Most of you guys remember the quality on these is usually next level. So I always want to talk about the Dizzy Got It. There we go, gang, wild boy. I'm a wild boy. Yes, sir. How we doing, gang? We in the building officially. That's what we like to hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
There we go. Just in time, my boy. Good to see you. There we go, elevated. We stay. Vans will make her dance. Bands will make her dance. Sugar maker hit my pants. Bands will make her dance. All right, yeah, let's get into it. All right, let's get on over to the Vans side of things. Let's get them up on the big board because we are going to be talking about 2 different Vans, and then we're going to be getting into Supreme. And then from there, we got to get it ripping. All right, so we got a Soul Classics Vans collaboration that's going to be coming up. Let me go ahead and get that one up on the monitor. And then we also got another one. We're going to compare the 2. The other one interests me a little bit more, mostly because of the materials. They're mostly known for the materials. So let me just make a move over to where I got my window open. And that should be Gucci. I don't know. Maybe I closed that. So let me get one more window open. All right. There we go. We had the right one, but we must have closed it. All right. Yeah, the Dyneema Vans. And then we also got the Travis Barkers. So we got 3 pairs of Vans that we're definitely going to get into. The Soul Classic Vans. I believe these ones, do we have a drop date yet? They're dropping. Let's see. I don't know if they set a date on the bottom of them or not. Yeah, it looks like October 18th on the Soul Classics. So these ones already dropped. The Soul Classics. They haven't dropped on the Vans site yet, though. They just dropped on the Soul Classic site. So I would imagine probably this Friday. Hopefully they didn't drop on Saturday. But that one should be available. And then the Dyneema Vans. This one probably not going to be dropping for a few weeks. I think the last Vans collab I got was the gallery department. I got a couple different gallery department colorways and silhouettes. And then I got a Joe Freshgoods one, I think, before that. But I wanted the Imran Potato one. Imran Potato dropped. They had a really cool. He teased it a while ago. Man, I don't even remember where he teased that one. Bummer. Was it in this one? It was like a cheetah colorway. It was fire. Yeah, let's see if I remember where it was at. Yeah, they had like a cheetah print that was it was pretty cool. I enjoyed looking at it. I gotta say, yeah, here it is. Here it is, I think. Yeah. I like the cheetah colorway the best. I want them to drop some more colorways of the new school. For sure. All right, let's get over to the Travis Barker one. And then let's get into Supreme. All right, yeah, Travis Barker finally got his first Vans collab. Get done. Sheesh. There we go. Oh, yeah. But yeah, these ones kind of looking. Got the dues paid on the toe. They're all right. Almost they got the barbed wire on the midsole. Almost looking like a Post Malone collab. Doesn't stick out to me too much. But you know, if you would be a Travis Barker fan, maybe it'd be something up your alley. But Van's been cooking. I'm telling you, ever since those Chanel Vans. I did not get a pair of those. Again, the last Vans collab I got was the gallery department one, but I love the Chanel handbag Vans. And I believe that designer just left the company. So, yeah, I loved what he put together. Yeah, these are freaking sweet. You don't even need a collab. You know it. The last about year and a half, Van's been making those money moves. All right, guys, let's go. I only got just about 7 minutes left. Got about 7 minutes left. Just enough time to comb through the Supreme drop. And then we'll talk about tomorrow and the rest of the week. We do got the early collab pieces out. Let's go ahead and take a look at those because we do have... yeah, I'm going to do probably this one. Fucking A. All right. Yeah, we got the thermals up, and then we got, the Fox breakdown. And then on the backdrop, we'll probably just go over to the Supreme site because they do got like a couple of the full fits over there. All right. So, yeah, let's just go over to a few of the fits that they got in their promo video or their promo post. Again, these are going to be dropping on Thursday, October 23rd. We got some good drops before those, though. Old School, appreciate you, my boy. It looks like he's got the link right there. Open sizes up to 10.5 and 14. So head on over there if you were interested in that Soul Classics Vans collab. Still got sizes over there. Or we taking another wallet, W. Which wouldn't be a bad idea either. Yeah, so we got just a couple full fits of the jacket. Let me go ahead and move on over to the jacket. Let's take a look at the front of the jacket on the right side of the screen. It does come in that black colorway. And then, of course, it also comes in the red colorway. You can kind of see, kind of got the sponsorships down the arm, also on the chest, right above the chest there. And then on the back, of course, you got that big hit there. Coming in 2 different colorways. Then let's go ahead and move. I don't think they got too many. Yeah, here's the black jacket. And then the back of the black jacket. He also has a pair of the Supreme pants on as well. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the pants he's wearing. Those are going to be dropping in 2 different colorways. Those are going to be dropping in like a lighter denim colorway. And then they're also going to be dropping in that like black colorway as well. All right, let me go ahead and see. I think there's a few more drip pics. Yeah, we got some pics of the jersey. Let's get on over to that DMX jersey because that's the piece right there. I freaking love that. Both. I like this one. My favorite is the white one, but I'll take either. We got the Supreme Fox DMX jersey going to be dropping in 2 colorways. Of course, you got the DMX hit on the back. The front's got the Fox logo as well as the Supreme written down the arms. All right, then let's take a look at the front of it on body. You can see it right there. Then the next item, you got the white colorway. Of course, you got that white camo print. I love that. I like the helmet that it also comes with as well. Yeah, the Fox helmet. I haven't seen the retail prices yet. But the helmet I got there on the right side of the screen. Yeah, that jersey fire. Absolutely. Definitely digging it. Also got the chest protector right there. The chest protector and gloves. Also going to be dropping over the weekend as well. This is the back of the chest protector. Also got the DMX hit on it right there. Pretty interesting. Then let's move on over to just some of the other pieces. We got both the jean jacket as well as the black jacket. You kind of see the patches there, and then you got the black jacket. Then we got these hoodies on the right-hand side. You got the zip-ups. And then I'm going to show you the bottoms of the zip-ups. These do come in 4 different colorways. And then they also have the pants, which are going to be on the bottom of the left side there. All right, I got a couple minutes. Got it. Thank you. I got it. Thank you. All right, got to get going pretty soon here. All right, yeah, then we got a couple of the jerseys, the racing jerseys. I like the first ones. I like the DMX jerseys better. If you're wondering what the DMX jerseys were, those are the ones we were looking at first on the right-hand side there. And then we got a couple sweaters. Going to be coming in the white and the black colorway. Again, we will go over the drop list a little bit closer. We will be live Thursday morning for the drop, so don't forget to turn your notifications on. Make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss any more content. Foam was happening, player. Big salutes. Hell yeah. We trying to get our hands on that mummy foam posit still. Absolutely. All right, and then lastly, let's go ahead and look at the calendar before I let you guys get ripping. Again, the Menace drop and the Jaw 3 Zombies, both going to be dropping tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Both going to be dropping tomorrow. We also got a couple Crocs. We got the Air Max 95 Houseflies also dropping. Remember, if you are in the New York area, Concepts, in case you didn't get a dub on the raffle, like me, we took L's on all of the PlayStation Reebok raffles, but they are going to be dropping in the Concept store this week as well. Also dropping on Thursday, remember the Unheard of brand Adidas is also going to be dropping the FC Cincinnati colorway. Then we also have the Grateful Dead and the Feed Solomon also going to be headlining later in the week. Of course, tomorrow we got the Jaw 3 Halloween. So don't miss out on that. We're going to be dressing up for Halloween, of course, next week as well. We got also the Zion Voodoos. That's still my favorite. The Zion Voodoos and the Jaw 3 Halloweens are probably my favorite Halloween sneakers. I also like the KD 16 Reapers. The Menace, again, Superstars dropping tomorrow. The KD 18s and the Air Max 95 Houseflies are going to be dropping on Tuesday morning. Also, we're going to be dropping on Wednesday. We got the Cooper Flag, New Balance High Z2 Low colorway. That's going to be dropping the same day as the Concepts Reebok in-store drop. We also got the Air Max 95 Blue Tints dropping. The LeBron 23, the chosen ones, also dropping this week. Then we head into the weekend. That's also where it gets really interesting. Of course, we got the Supreme Fox collaboration. We got the Stussy Mountain Hardware collaboration. Grateful Dead, Oregon Duck, Nike Air Max, triple collab going to be dropping Friday. We got the Unheard of brand FC Cincinnati Adidas also dropping Friday. We got the KD4 Longhorn. Kind of a sleeper. That one also going to be dropping on Friday as well. We got the Foam Posit. We got the carbon fiber foam posit from my homies that love the foamies. Gang, gang, baby. We into it. Man, this weekend going to be a fun one. I tell you what. Bad. Going to be a bad one. It looks like the Unheard of brand is going to be dropping two different colorways, both that blue and the orange colorway. Then, of course, we got the Dawn Issue 7 going to be dropping over the weekend. We got the GT Future in the orange colorway. We got the Feed Solomon. Of course, that raffle is also open. And then also over the weekend, we got the Jordan 3 Family Affair. Of course, if you're at Complex Con, you got a couple Complex Con exclusives. You got a Pokemon Puma collab. You also got the Hellstar Adidas, the Soleil Benberry, Natashi, also going to be dropping at Complex Con as well. Make sure you guys do get into the raffles for the Zion Williamson Jordan 1 Low Voodoo. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we get a little bit later in the week. Again, as we get a little bit closer. But tomorrow, guys, remember the Menace Adidas is going to be dropping, and the Jaw 3 Halloween also going to be dropping tomorrow as well. Yeah, busy day of drops. Hey, appreciate you. You guys, appreciate all you guys for coming through. Again, we are a newer sneaker channel. We making our way. We got a great little community over here. Make sure if you're not already in the Discord link going to be down in the video description. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for your support. Again, if you're not already in the Discord link going to be pinned in the chat. Also going to be in the video description. We put all the raffles, sneaker drops. It just gives you another notification. We also put all my content in there as well. And then we also, if you are a creator putting out content, we got a self-promo tab in there as well. We like to support each other as well in our little corner of the internet. Appreciate you guys as well. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. You guys have been awesome. It's been your boy J-Mac. Until the next one, I will see you guys later. Whoop, whoop.
Yo, yeah, it's White Tizzy, back again, billing it, however long it takes, man, I'll still be here.
Come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move. Move your body, till you can move. Move, body, move. Move your body till you can.
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move. Move your body till you can move.